You are judging me. As women, we have a hard time seeing ourselves clearly. We look at ourselves through a distorted lens. We either see ourselves as better than others, or we see ourselves as less than others. As Paul says in 1 Corinthians 13:12, we see through a glass darkly. It's like looking in a distorted mirror. We compare our weaknesses to others' strengths, or our strengths to others' weaknesses. My biggest fear in putting these videos out there is that others will compare something I say or do in a small moment and think that that is all of me and that I am better than them. I am not better than you. Please don't compare your weaknesses to my strengths. If you remember in the New Testament, Jesus Christ teaches the people about the mote and the beam. Sometimes we see motes in other people's eyes, the little things that other people do wrong, and they drive us crazy, and we want to help them, and we want to make it right when we have a beam in our face. Like, how can we help somebody get a mote out of their eye when we have a beam in ours? But we also have the flip side in our society today. We judge ourselves very harshly, and we forget to give ourselves the leeway that we give other people. Sometimes we see a small part of someone's life or something that they did, and we think that they are perfect or nearly perfect, and we think that we are less than perfect. President Uchtdorf in April 2012 conference, he had a good talk about judging each other. And his antidote to this problem was stop it. Don't judge yourself and think that other people are better than you. In all reality, we are all sinners. We all make stupid choices, and we are all trying to do the best we can. We all need Jesus Christ just as much as the next person. President Uchtdorf said there was a bumper sticker that said, "Don't judge me because I sin differently than you." I can't put all of our awful family moments on camera because my children need their privacy and their dignity. They don't need me showing you all of the mistakes they make. And I'm not going to show you all of their mistakes, and I'm not going to show you all of my mistakes. But that doesn't mean they're not there. Our family is human, and we struggle. We all make stupid choices, each one of us in our family. It makes life hard on each other. So please, as you watch my videos, take them for what they are. And I just want to share my experiences and what I've learned from them with you. Please don't judge yourself against my strengths. If you decide to judge yourself against my weaknesses and think I'm an idiot, I am fine with that. Everyone is different. We all have so many different qualities, talents, characteristics. And just because I can do something that you can't doesn't make me better than you. And because you can do something that I can't doesn't make you better than me. We are all brothers and sisters, and we're all just trying to do our best. President Monson, when he was the prophet, gave a talk called Charity Never Faileth. I'm trying to remember what year it was. I think it was 2008. And he said, he told a story in that, and I'm going to put a link to the story right here. But he put a story in it about a couple who were recently married, and the wife kept looking out the window at her neighbor's laundry and judging how she washed her laundry. And she was so disgusted that her neighbor would hang up dirty laundry. And the husband was kind about it, but one day he noticed that the window was what was dirty, not the neighbor's laundry. So he got up early one morning, cleaned the window, and then his wife looked out the window and said, "Oh, she finally learned how to clean her laundry." And the husband said, "You would be interested to know that I got up early this morning and cleaned our windows." Sometimes we are looking through a dirty window and we judge others, or we are looking through a dirty mirror and we judge ourselves. And judgment is required to live this life. We all have to judge as we vote for people in political offices, as we decide who we're going to trust to be our friends, to be our spouse, to be our babysitters for our children. We have to decide who we're going to trust and who we're not. We have to make judgments, but we need to judge righteously, and we need to not compare ourselves. I want to tell you an experience I had. I was taking my children to do baptisms for the dead at the temple a couple of years ago, and that morning one of my kids had been lying to me about stealing that same morning that we were going to go to the temple. And I was worried that he wasn't worthy to go to the temple because of this behavior. And I was praying about it. And do you know what answer I got? The feeling I got was that I have no right to judge my son. That I make mistakes just like he does, and we both need the Savior just as much as he does. And this gospel is for sinners, sinners who are trying to do what's right. And that changed my perspective a lot, because I do make wrong choices, and I compare myself and I judge other people, and we have no right to judge somebody else and whether or not they're worthy to do something. Don't ever compare your weakness with someone else's strength. Jesus Christ is my Savior, and I know He loves you just as much as He loves me, and I know He loves me just as much as He loves you. I hope that you remember that.